What's up, y'all? It's your girl Asia Javion, and today I'm going to be reviewing my own clothing brand. Before I get into this video, make sure that you guys like, subscribe, and comment on this video, and also make sure that you go down in the description below and check out my lupus awareness brand. Buy a hoodie, cop a hoodie. If you can't afford to buy one, or you're not in a time where you can get one right now, just share it or something with somebody because they could potentially be my next customer. So let's get into this video. So I just wanted to make a review about my own clothing brand because, like, I just love my clothing brand. You know what I mean? I love from where, like, I started to where I'm going. You know what I mean? Like, this t-shirt I have on right now is when I very first started. Like, in, like, 2019. And I didn't have any idea, like, what to do with my clothing brand. I didn't understand how to run one. Like, I didn't really know shit. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't know anything about it. But I knew that, like, I was working a bunch of dead-end jobs and stuff and working a bunch of jobs that I just really didn't care for. And I just felt like the jobs I was working just, like, I didn't care. Like, they just were meaningless jobs. You know what I mean? Like, 9 to 5s. Like, just basically a job to make ends meet. You know what I mean? Just to make some money for me and Jazz. So, I ended up thinking about wanting to make... Because first of all, even in high school, I loved fashion, period. Like, I used to always buy the newest sneakers, buy the newest clothes and stuff, and like mix and match and make my own outfits. So I just was like, I really love fashion and I want to have my own brand. Like, you know what I mean? I want to be able to do my own thing. And a brand was something I don't know. It's just something I really wanted to do. Like, I really love clothes a lot. Being able to make the new designs and make new drops and come up with different stuff, like, it just makes me feel like I have a purpose, like I'm doing something, like, good. You know what I mean? So anyways, this shirt was 2019 before I didn't know how to do shit. This design, I do love the design, which I still brought to the new drops. But, like, this one, how it was printed on this t-shirt, I used a regular printer. Like, I forgot what method that was, but it was, like, a paper method. You got to print it out, then you got to cut it out, and then print it on the clothes. Like, this is when I was using my first heat press, and I just really didn't know what I was doing, but it was definitely something I wanted to do. Like, look at the difference. I just feel it's dry, and even the t-shirts I used to pick, they were like, they're Hanes, I believe, they're Hanes. And I just really didn't, you know what I mean? Like, it's not the same as how my new drops is. So I'm just really proud of the elevation that has happened. Like, it just evolved, you know what I mean? Like, look at this one. This is an old t-shirt too when I first started. They look like bed shirts, you know. They didn't Hanes is decent quality, but like these just feel so rough and not even going, like, kind of cheap. But look, I got, like, right here where I had, you can see the paper, you see it? Like, when I first started out, I did these. And it was just, I don't know. It was just something new because I had never did it before. But, like, rating my old shirts, I would have to give it, like, a 4. Like, I feel like I would even give it just a 4 because of the message. But the quality of it, I just feel like it just wasn't there. You know what I mean? Like, it just wasn't there. It looked like more like bed shirts, and it just, I don't know. It's not, I'd give it a 4. I had to give it a 4. And I feel like it's not being hard on myself, but I feel like I should have did, like, a lot more research before deciding which way to do my shirts. Because I spent a lot of money trying to figure out, like, what was the best way to get my logos and stuff and print and do different stuff. So that takes it down, too, because how much money I wasted. Like, especially because all of it is, like, I did research. I won't say I didn't do research, but I didn't, like, thoroughly do research. And then look into more stuff first before spending any money. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I would give these a 4. I would give these a 4. And then it's another shirt that I did, too. Oh, I'll have to insert that in this clip. It's like an older looking t-shirt. Like, I'm going to insert. I'm inserted here. So, as you can see there, like, it's better quality t-shirts, but it's still, like, not the best as far as the logo and as far as the way it was put on there and stuff. So I have to give that one, like, I say 4.5, 5. It still is kind of low because On this t-shirt right here, it's like, instead of it being vibrant, it like blends in with the color of the shirt. So it's a gray shirt, it blends in. You know what I mean? It's a white shirt, it's blending in. It's not like popping like how a logo should be to grab somebody's attention. You know what I mean? So I have to get that one 4.5, 5, I would say. So these are the old shirts. This is the old shirt that I have on now. I'm going to show y'all my more recent designs, which are way better in my opinion. Hold on. Okay. So this is my Wolves and Butterflies hoodie. Hold on. I got to fix this up. I don't know why the shoulders are like that. Okay. So anyways, this is my Wolves and Butterflies hoodie. Now this design I like. I like it. But you know what I will say though? I like this front logo more with how I had it written out opposed to how it actually came out. So I would give this front design, I say like a 7. I give it a 7. I give it a 7 because it is a good logo. But like I said before, it was more like, I kind of liked it more what I thought of it, like how I thought it was going to be, opposed to how it was written out. Like when I had it written out, I was like, oh, this shit is fire. Like this is hot. So I have to give that one a 7. I give it a 7. Now this back logo, I love the way this came out. The color, it pops. Oh my God, that's so beautiful. Look at those colors. And the way I have the words going around, like talking about lupus warriors, like what we go through on a daily basis. I have fatigue, chronic pain. I have depression, flare-ups. I got lupus. Lupus doesn't have me. This logo is a 9.5 out of 10 for me. Like, the colors is just dope. The whole message, I got the purple ribbon going around the wolf. If for y'all who don't know, the purple butterfly and the purple ribbon stands for lupus. So, I just feel like this logo came out so dope. The colors is freaking dope. Like, this logo right here is just, I feel like my brand is going to take off. And I definitely think this is going to be one of my best sellers, for real. I think this one is going to be one of my best sellers because it's so raw and it talks about lupus in like a different way. You know what I mean? Like a more fantasy type of way, and it talks more about the symptoms. Like these other lupus awareness brands, they just do the t-shirts. I'm not trying to down their business or anything like that, but they don't go in depth enough, you know, talking about it. And that was really my point in my brand. I want to like talk about it. I want to like spread awareness so other people know what lupus is. And, you know, even if y'all not going through the struggle, I'm going to always say this, at least be that person that's going to stand there and try to help spread awareness also, though. You know what I mean? Even if you're not going through it. Like, be that person to want to stand up with us and want to hold us up when we can't hold ourselves up. You know what I mean? So, this logo, 9.5 out of 10. Let me see. And then, oh, I love this one too. Now, the OG logo, this is a classic logo. The newer version opposed to the older one, you see how like more dull it is? You can hear that? That sound like, you know, like smooth leather. I would give my OG logo, I feel like it's a dope ass logo. I would give it an 8.5. I would get an 8.5. I feel like it's unique with the wolf and the butterflies on it. Just my name of my brand, period, I feel like it's just dope. Wolves and butterflies, you know what I mean? Strong like a wolf, fragile like a butterfly. I feel like my brand has a lot of meaning to it, and I feel like the designs and logos that I have that have been in my latest drop have just been dope. So that's the front. I really love that. And this comes in black too. And I really love how this metals, that's what it's called, the back. On a black hoodie, the colors really pop. Like, it looks really good on Misty Blue, too. But the black, Jesus. This one is dope, too. The metals one, oh, I love it. I just was really just trying to be super creative with my brand and come up with different designs that I haven't seen nobody else do. And I really had a lot of fun making these logos. If I was to rate my metals design, I would rate it a 9. I would rate it a 9. I feel like the color with the pink going in the middle and the white butterflies with no color and the blue and the purples, It just looks so freaking good. Like, how can you deny that? Look at the ground. And walking through the meadow while it's touching the butterfly. So, and then with the words at the bottom, they look like fantasy type of font. I think it looks really good. I love this. I love the colors. Like, the colors just pop. And, again, it just goes with my message of strong like a wolf, fragile like a butterfly. My whole brand is to make sure lupus warriors know that, like, you're strong and all your daily struggles, you're not going through that for no reason. Like, we're going to spread awareness and we're going to get everybody to freaking know what lupus is so we can come up with a cure or something to make this disease easier. You know what I mean? And for you, those of you who don't know, I probably should have said in the beginning, lupus is an autoimmune disease that can affect the skin, the body, the organs, all that. Personally, I have SLE lupus. So, yeah, I would give this a 9. This is definitely a fire logo. And also, I would give it a 9 too because these hoodies that I chose, they're really good quality. All the people who have bought my hoodies and bought my brand have ranted and raved about the quality, about how smooth the inside is, how thick it is, and like just a good quality hoodie. You know what I mean? Like, this hoodie is a really good quality. Really good quality. The inside is soft. It has that like fleece type of feeling in there. Like I said, all my people that have bought from me, or all my customers, if you go on my website, I have some reviews that they've made, have ranted and raved about these hoodies. Like, these hoodies are dope. And I think I'm going to use them again in a future drop. This next drop is going to be t-shirts. But I'm going to definitely add these hoodies back because people have just ranted and raved about it. Like, crazy. Okay, so this one I love too. This one I was just really having some fun with. So the front again is that other logo. So I already rated it. I'm just going to move on to my back logo. This is the Space Walk Wolves and Butterflies hoodie. Look at those freaking colors, dude. Those colors just freaking pop. I got the neon yellow, some orange. It's a Wolves and Butterflies astronaut with the Wolves and Butterflies logo on the moon. Come on, y'all. Look at that. Walking on the little space rocks with different colors. That looks so... Like, this is one of my best ones, I feel like. This is so freaking dope. Do you see those? Those freaking colors. And then you have the purple and the background with the blue. Oh, my God. And the little stars in the sky. Look how detailed that is. That looks absolutely amazing. I love these colors. With the flames coming out and the way that the space... Look at that. With the astronaut put in the middle, the peace sign up. It just looks so good. It looks so freaking good. Look at that. The colors are great. And in person, they look even better, the colors. I've had a few people buy the Spacewalk hoodie too. I just had like a lot of fun with that. That Spacewalk design, I would rate that a 9.5 too. I feel like nothing can be perfect. You know what I mean? At least to me. But that Spacewalk hoodie, all those designs that I showed y'all, at least for that one, I would rate it a 9.5. All those logos, my newer ones compared to my old ones, because my old logo only had this one. I had this logo and just was putting on different t-shirts. I have elevated so much and evolved in so many different ways since learning how to run my clothing brand and do different things with it. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Oh, I got one more too I could rate. Let me see. So this one is the front one again with this logo. I already rated it. This one I love too. This is really raw. You know what I mean? Like, really raw, talking about lupus. So you're going to know what it is. Hair loss, fever, ulcers, headaches, and joint stiffness. Now, this one is just really shows you the things that what people with lupus go through. You know what I mean? Lupus warriors. And this is called Lupus Warrior. This logo, look at the wolf is walking up the road. This is the daily struggles that we face every day. Fatigue, hair loss, what else do we face? Depression, lack of sleep. It's so many things that wasn't able to be added onto the design that we just go through on a regular basis. The list goes on and on. But this was just really showing people what we go through so they can understand, like, damn, lupus warriors are really strong. they're so resilient. The way they are able and determined to still keep going, even though they're dealing with stuff like this on a regular basis and having to still live their lives and get up and go to work and still do this. And stress is a big part too of making lupus, like trigger lupus flares. Because you know, if you don't know, with lupus you could trigger a flare. Like flares can come from stress. They can come from sunlight, which is photosensitivity. If you're in the sun too long, or you know what I mean. So it's just so many different things. Even certain like lights in the house, like I think ultra UAV or something lights in the house or something. It's some type of light that's in the buildings. If y'all know what I'm talking about, comment it down below. It's some light though, because I used to work at a phone company place, and they had a specific light, and I don't know if it had anything to do, because sometimes the medications that someone with lupus is on, that can also affect, like if they get flares or whatever. And the light would trigger my lupus flares. My face would swell up so bad, like my cheeks, my nose, my forehead, everything would swell. So it's just so many different things that lupus warriors have to avoid or make sure they do it certain ways so that they stay healthy. So that hoodie right there, that really just embraces, like, I'm a lupus warrior, and this is what I go through. Y'all need to see my ugly truth. You know what I mean? For that logo, I would rate it a 10. I would. Because I know I said, like, everything can't be perfect, but that's the raw, like, gut truth. That you just seeing, like, everything a lupus warrior goes through with that logo. And I just feel like it deserves a 10. You know what I mean? Like, it's just showing, like, what people don't see. They consider lupus like an invisible disease, but it's invisible to people outside. But the person who is going through it is feeling everything and they seeing everything. You know what I mean? So I would definitely give that a 10. Where's my other stuff? And then I've even evolved too. Like now, like I have like thank you cards. I'm gonna show y'all one of them. I have some thank you cards. Thank you for supporting my small business. That's one. I also have, I'm going to change these ones because for my new drop, I just want to, like, you know, just make it brand new, you know, switch it up. I have new cards that's coming. It says thank you. It has the girl with the lupus with the butterfly on her face. You know, that symbolizes, because lupus, you can get a butterfly rash. And also, these are the little fists where you unite together. A wolf. Oh, shoot. And then all here are our socials for Wolves and Butterflies. Our website's www.wolvesandbutterflies.com. Follow us. I got all our Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. And this is showing arthritis pain because a lot of people who get lupus also get arthritis, which I personally have. And then you have the wolf howling at the moon. I just thought this card. I created this. Like the whole thing from top to bottom, the color, the ombre effect. Like I am so proud of these cards. So I have that. And now what I am working on though is getting some packaging that will brand my business better. I'm looking in for some poly mailers with some lupus awareness. I mean, not lupus awareness, with my logos on them. You know what I mean? Because I found some, but they were too small for the clothes. So that would definitely be being worked on or in the works as well. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. Having a business with lupus is hard. It is. Because you have to maintain your stress. You have to maintain how much you work. You have to also make sure you're doing self-care and taking care of yourself as well. Because in the beginning, I feel like I was going a little bit too hard. And maybe that's what triggered my last flare too. But I've been working really hard of trying to stay healthy. Do things in the right way. And also use your support around you. I don't know if it's any lupus warriors that's watching right now, but use the support around you. Don't put it all on yourself. Make sure you try to, like, if your family members can help, let them help, you know, so that the burden is not so heavy on. Because what I felt for a long time was like, I don't want to be a burden to anybody. I don't want to always ask for help. I don't always want to, like, depend on somebody to say, oh, I can't do this, I can't do that, I need help. Like, I didn't want to feel like that, you know what I mean? And that's what you have a partner for. That's what you have family for. That you're not a burden, but sometimes people just need help. You know what I mean? And what us being lupus warriors, I feel like we kind of got to live that like soft life where like we can still work and do our things, but we also have to make sure that we're taking care of ourselves just as much as we're working. You know what I mean? So I really appreciate you guys for watching this video. Oh, let me talk to y'all about these pants too real quick before I end it. These are some pants I was just dibbling, dabbling with too. I'm not gonna put them out though, because I just feel like with a brand, I don't know if anybody else like has a brand or thinking about it. I just feel like you should just play around with designs, play around with what you're gonna come out before you put something out. You know what I mean? And be working on stuff while your drops is already out. So you can have something that you have in mind, because who knows, this design that I didn't necessarily care for that I made might evolve later on. I might, think about, hey, what if I add this or take this out? You know what I mean? So, and that's what I definitely did with this one, because even the pink and the blue is different from this. It's like lighter, you know what I mean? Like more vibrant. Look, it's a little bit darker. Let me see if I can get closer. A little bit darker. And this has like a little bit lighter features, So, again, y'all, I really appreciate you guys for watching and being with me from the beginning and the end of Wolves and Butterflies, because I've been talking about this brand for like a long time. I started in 2019. I stopped. I'm back full stream, not quitting. And I know what I'm doing this time. I'm not wasting money. I'm not wasting resources. Like, I have a plan on what I want to do, and I have a plan on how far I want to go. So I'm really excited about this. I'm really optimistic, and I really appreciate you guys for watching. Please make sure that, like, if you have a Lupus Warrior family, or even if you just want to spread awareness, because each sale that I get, I donate some of the profits to the Lupus Foundation of America. Let's help spread awareness. Let's help get lupus where we can get a cure for it, or some type of a new medication that's healthier, or something, just something that can like help Lupus Warriors be in a better position. Just help us get our health back, help us get our happiness back. So, like I said, I appreciate you guys for watching. Make sure you cop a hoodie down below. My website is right down there. It's going to be the first link. And also, if you buy a hoodie right now, you'll get 10% off if you sign up for SMS messages for future updates about Wolves and Butterflies, different designs, or new drops, So, I appreciate you guys for watching. Make sure you follow me on all my Instagrams and all my social medias, and my Wolves and Butterflies social medias too. And I really appreciate you guys. Stay tuned for more. All right, peace.